Hi, I'm Brad with Brad's Worldland, and I'm starting a journey transitioning from a Google and Meta ads expert to building my personal brand and becoming a creator on YouTube and all the social networks. I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look of my journey, the profiles that I create on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even YouTube, the niches that I'm going into, some behind the scenes look at my data, like number of followers, number of subscribers, what content is working, which content is failing, what metrics matter. At the root, I'm a data nerd, so I like to follow that kind of stuff. I've always been behind the scenes telling my clients that they need to get in front of the camera, but here I am behind the scenes not doing it. So I feel like right now is the perfect time to practice what I preach. So here I am with no fancy editing software or editor. I have no fancy backdrop, just this picture of a bull that I bought at Home Goods. I don't have much experience being in front of the camera, creating a personal brand or being a creator. I do have my personal brand, Brad's Worldland, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Obviously, it's here on YouTube. Brad's Worldland on social, so Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok is more about being simple. It's just me sitting by a fire. It's just me in the driveway having a beer. It's just me and my wife kayaking down the river. Maybe we go camping. Simple 30-second documenting clips. Brad's Worldland here on YouTube is a little bit different. I feel YouTube people come here to learn, to follow along on somebody's journey, somebody's path, to learn a nugget or two about how can they do what they're trying to accomplish. Maybe you're here and you want to create content as well. Maybe you want to create a personal brand. This would be a good place to follow. I even have a YouTube channel called Fireside with Brad's Worldland because one time I was sitting by a fire, hence the Brad's Worldland and Instagram, just sitting by a fire, and people commented that they could watch me for hours just sit and stare at a fire. So I thought, I'll give it a shot. So if you go there, that's all it is. There's no music. I'm not saying anything. I literally record myself starting a fire, sitting in my backyard, and just watching a fire. I'll keep you updated on the stats of that one. That one's really interesting to me. Like I mentioned, I'm a data nerd, so I'm going to track all the videos and what was in the videos. Was it daylight? Was it nighttime? Did I have a drink? Was I eating food? Did I have a friend in the picture? Was I even in the video? Anything that matters, I'm going to document and track because I'm trying to find trends to figure out how to get the most exposure, the most followers, the most reach for my profiles. We know that reach is important because more reach means more revenue, and therefore you can classify yourself as a professional creator or professional personal brand, which I'm trying to accomplish. Now, I still have to pay the bills, so I still do freelance work, Google Ads and Meta Ads management for clients. But I see there's a shift happening with consumers. Consumers aren't sure what to trust anymore, what they see on social media. With AI, they don't know what's real, what's not real. Not to mention they're bombarded with 3,200 retargeting ads. Consumers are looking for personal connections. Now, we've been talking about this for years in the digital advertising world. Personal connections always help. Like anytime we do Meta ads and we push videos with people in them, they always perform way better than a picture of a shoe or a picture of a guitar. It's always better to have humans in the content. And I think it matters even more so if you're trying to build a brand, whether it's a personal brand or maybe you have a small business. Maybe you are a roofer. Maybe you sell something online. Getting in front of the camera is super important. People will start to follow your journey. They will start to follow your wins, your losses. They will build relationship with you through comments. They'll follow along. They feel like they know you. They know your business. And then ultimately they will buy from you. That's the shift I'm starting to see in the consumer world. It's almost like we're going back in time. So I'm in my 40s and I was around before the Google and Meta ads days. And you bought from people who recommended a good roofer or a good plumber, or where did you buy those shoes? I went down the store to Bob's Hardware. Or where did you get that jacket? Like, oh, I went down the street to Bob's Outdoor Wear. People are looking for personal relationships today. People want that personal recommendation. They don't want to be presented an ad. that says buy from this. They want to meet somebody. They want to hear somebody's story. They want to buy from somebody they know. It is definitely shifting. And that's why I'm making the shift and the transition from purely search intent in the Google ads and the Meta ads world to more of a personal brand and content creation. So I should probably share my stats so that we have a baseline to figure out where things are going, if I'm actually gaining followers, losing followers, or even accomplishing what I want to accomplish. So here's my data. As of December 1st, on Instagram, I have 844 followers on Brad's Worldland. Now that is my old personal account that I've had for years, right? So there's just some old data, some old numbers. On Facebook, I have 1,136 followers. Again, old profile, been around for many years. On TikTok, I have 5. That's a fun one. On YouTube, I have 13 subscribers. Again, this account's been around for a couple years. I haven't posted anything, so basically starting from scratch. The Fireside with Brad's Worldland has 2. I just launched it yesterday, so we'll see where that one goes. That's going to be a fun one as well. So of all my profiles, I have 2,000 followers and subscribers. I got a long ways to go, but I hope you follow along with this journey. Maybe you'll learn something as well. I'll try to do a weekly live cast and we can talk about our wins, our losses, strategies. I'll also try to shoot videos 3 times a week. I'll talk about a variety of topics. But most importantly, I want to thank you for watching as long as you've watched. This is new. I'm totally uncomfortable behind the camera. I guess I'm in front of the camera. See, but I'm excited. And I think doing something is better than just paralyzation by overanalyzation. You can sit there and analyze and watch and think, oh man, I should have. Oh golly, I should have done this. I wish I really would have done something about it. Or you can do. So maybe I could provide a little bit of motivation and inspiration like I'm doing. I'm not any good at it. I'm sure I'll get better. And who knows where it'll go. Maybe this will turn into something fun for everybody. And thanks for watching. And if you liked what you saw and you heard, follow along, subscribe, like this post, and I'll see you on the next one.